Pride 2022, and we're living in a time that's riddled with anti-gay legislation. That hurts my heart as a human, but as a business owner, we need to live in a world where everyone can bring their whole selves to their work, because that's how we do our best work. And as storytellers here at Ink House, we believe that hearing people's stories is one way to make change happen. So here are some of our stories about the legislation and about how culture has shaped our experiences of pride.
They strip away my rights as a queer identifying human, and most of all, they threaten the mental and physical well-being of my family, my wife, any future children I might have, my friends, and my chosen family.
A lot of relationships are criminalized, and that also kind of opens it up to a whole new layer where if people with criminalized relationships end up having children, those children might not be able to recognize their parents in public settings, or they might be given questions, and it creates a whole new layer of the issue.
I have a child who identifies as non-binary, and I've brought them up in a world to believe that they can be whoever they feel that they are. Anti-gay legislation puts that dream under threat.
It's hard enough for people to come out, and then when you have like legislation or politicians who are like openly like campaigning against that, it's just like worrisome for like the next generation of children who are like experiencing these things and like learning how to talk about it for the first time with their family or their friends.
I wish when I was a little kid that someone encouraged me to just grow to be whatever I wanted to be and not try to put me in a pre-established box.
My hope as a mother is that I'm able to raise my child in a way where he doesn't have that internalized shame, where he is proud of who he is and also who I am as his mother, as a queer person.
Be who you are and be proud of that. In my work with coaching and working with teens from 12 to 18, it's really important for me to be that source of support and just truly accept the individual for who they are.
I wish people told me this sucks and it's allowed to absolutely suck, and how can I help you? How can I be your advocate and fight for you?
I think that when we're seeing the kinds of folks who are behind such anti-gay legislation, it's usually, unfortunately, people who haven't had the pleasure of getting to know and getting to love and celebrate and cherish those kinds of people in their life.
I think it's just so important to find pride when the world around you is constantly putting you down, whether that is you directly or those who you see yourself in.
Pride is the work of hundreds of years of activism, both quiet and loud, and I think those are messages that are so important, and especially given the waves of legislation happening today. Yes, we can use it as a time to celebrate, but I think we owe it to those who came before us to channel that determination and even that anger to push us forward and be unrelenting in where we're going.